Hi everyone, I hope you're all alright. I thought I'd do a little video on reviewing all those items that we found from the bottle dump a couple of weeks ago now. We've managed to clean most things up. Some things have come up really good. But before I get to that, I just want to thank my niece Chloe for making us t-shirts. We really like them. So yeah, thank you Chloe. Right, let's get started. There's quite a few bits to go through. I've done some research as well, so I've got some information on some of the items as well. Right, so we're going to start today on the Vulcanite bottle stops. Now we've got 3 here. That one says Coopers. This one is John Smith's 1913. And then we have the Whitbread and Co. Now, this is the largest brewery and it's been running since 1700s. But basically, Vulcanite stoppers are made by heating the rubber up to 115 centigrades with linseed oil and sulphur. So that's all mixed together up to the temperature and then it makes a durable rubber. So yeah, this is why they stay in pretty good condition. So yeah, interesting first find, always nice to find them. Right, next we'll go on to the glass bottle stops. Now these are always a lovely find. Some have writing on them, some don't. As you can tell, they're a lovely like turquoise colour, blue colours, so they really stand out in the ground. This one has got writing on, don't know if you can tell, but it does say Gartons. Now Gartons would have been on sauce bottles, so like your HP bottles, things like that. And then we have a slightly bigger one, which has got a number on, but it was quite difficult to find any information on. But this would have been on a slightly larger fruit preserve jar. So yeah, these are a really nice find. And these are all from about late 1800s. So yeah, good little finds. Also I found a glass one. This is lovely. This is from 1920s. A glass bottle stop. And it's in really good condition. Got a few little bumps, but there's no cracks or anything. You can see all the tiny little air bubbles. So yeah, another good little find. Right, let's start on one of the bottles then. So this one is a Pond's extract bottle. And as you can see in the bottom of the bottle, it's actually still got its old cork. We've not managed to get it out, but we've left it because it's a nice little touch. So basically Pond's extract in the Victorian times was like really classed as like a treasure potion. They could treat children and adults with like burns, boils and things like that. As you can see, it's got the words Pond's extract on the bottle. It's in really nice condition. And this bottle was from like 1846. So yeah, a really good condition. And Pond's extract actually contained witch hazel. So yeah, it was a really good lotion back in Victorian times. Put that back on there. Right, these are always a nice little find. Got 2 inkwells here, but we have found quite a few. Obviously these were popular back in Victorian times when they do the writing with the feather pens. So yeah, this one you can see has actually been melted, so that's why it's a funny shape. But there's no cracks, there's a lot of air bubbles, it's just a really nice colour. And this one's a lovely shape, slightly cracked on the top, but they're always worth bringing home if there's no holes in, because they're a really nice find and you can make a nice little feature out of them. So yeah, some nice little inkwells. So this one's a cute little bottle. We're not overly sure what it is. We think maybe a perfume bottle, but it's really lovely. There's no cracks, no chips, in really good condition. But you might be able to tell that it's kind of like a white, cloudy colour, and it's got iridescence. Now this is an indication of bottle sickness. And basically, it's just an imbalance of chemicals in the soil, and usually it's caused by a lot of moisture and things like that. But it's cleaned up really well, and I think it adds kind of a nice little touch to the bottles. So yeah, another cute bottle. Like I say, we do think it's perfume. I couldn't get any information because there's no writing or anything on it. But if anybody's got any ideas, please let us know. Right, what shall we do next? We'll do a couple of the little finds. So it's always nice to find a marble. And with us going when it was snowy, this stood out really well. So yeah, little marble. It's obviously what Victorians used to play games, and cod marbles obviously were broken out of the bottles, and then that's when they played games with the marbles. So yeah. We've not found a full cod marble yet, unfortunately. That's what all the diggers go for. This is another little good find. We're not overly sure what it is, so if anybody's got any ideas, would you please comment? It looks like it's got sand inside, so we're thinking it's like an egg timer. It is glass. But yeah, it's another cool little find, but can't get any information on it, so if anybody knows anything, please let us know. Tiniest find is my bead, my blue bead. You can't believe in all that you can find little treasures like this, and it would have been part of obviously Victorian jewellery. So yeah, it's always nice when you can find a small treasure like this. And then another small find is little porcelain doll's leg. Obviously very popular back in Victorian times with dolls, children's toys. So yeah, found a cute little doll's leg, sorry. And it's late 1800s again, like 1870, 1880. So yeah, good little find. Right, let's go into another bottle with some writing. So this one. So this is Elliman's Embrocation. Now as you can see, this actually comes with its original bottle stop. So that's really good, and it's still got a little bit of the cork around the edge. So we've cleaned it up and managed to put them back together. So Elliman's Embrocation, it originates in 1847 when it was actually used for animals, and then 3 years later the Victorians decided it was good enough for humans as well. So basically it was given to people who were suffering from aches and pains, muscle problems, things like that. And it contained vinegar, turpentine and eggs. So I'm not sure what that tasted like. But yeah, it's strange, isn't it, how they just gave the medicine to both adults and animals. But it lasted quite a few years, to be fair. So it must have worked. So yeah, another good little bottle. I just love it when we find them we're writing on, because then I can do my research. Pop that back there. Right, so this is a nice little bottle, and to find the age out on this bottle, it's all to do with where the seam ends. So basically, on this bottle, as you can see, the seam ends just on the shoulder. So the higher it ends, the younger the bottle. So this, being able to tell it's from the 1860s. And as you can see, there would have actually been a label on it as well. But this is actually called an apothecary bottle. And it's took me a while to learn that word. It sounds easy, but when you're trying to pronounce it, I found it quite difficult. So basically, it's a pharmaceutical bottle. So it would have been used, obviously, to hold medicines and things like that. So yeah, a good little bottle in excellent condition. No cracks, no chips. And being able to find quite a lot of information on it. Pop that down there. So I've got a couple of glass lids, which I think, if you remember, near the end of the video last time, and they've cleared up really well. So we'll have some jars somewhere that we'll be able to pop these on. So yeah, it's always nice to find something a bit different as well, and that we know that we can actually use on the bottles we've already found in the jars. So yeah. Right, what shall we look at next? Oh, this one. So this one's a really nice bottle. As you can see, it's an amber bottle, and it has got some iridescence colour. It has got slight bottle thickness, but it's come up really well actually by cleaning it. And if you look on the bottom, I don't know if you can see that, it does actually say a W on it. But I'm struggling to find information on this bottle, so if anybody's got any ideas, if you could comment in the video. I am thinking it's a medicine bottle, just because of the shape and everything. But yeah, it would be nice to know what they actually kept in it. But yeah, a really nice bottle, no cracks or anything. So yeah, another good one. Right, which one next? Oh, this one. This one's a nice shaped bottle, and it's got lots of bubbles in, and you can see the seam running all up the bottle, so that's an indication that it's quite an old bottle. And this has writing on it. It says Furniture Cream, which is Stevenson's Brothers. So yeah, so these were famous for doing like wool wax and things like that, and obviously furniture polish. But the name Stevenson Brothers is still going today, and it's Stevenson's now. And if anybody knows me, they know that I like to make soap with the melt and pour, and it's actually related to the same company. So after all these years, it was going in the Victorian times, and it's still going now, and it's obviously made into soap now. So yeah, a really good find, and I could find quite a lot of information from this bottle. So yeah, it's a good one. So I've got another couple of little different bottles here, different shapes and sizes. These are called vials, and these would have been to keep tablets in, medicines, things like that. But I think they're just really nice bottles, and you could use them as little potion bottles and things like that. That one's really old, you can see. It's got the seam running all the way down. And then I've got two more, which are a lot smaller. Look at them. And the green one. So that definitely would have been a medicine bottle. Anything that had got like different colours to it, like greens and blues and things like that. It was just to make it stand out, so that you knew there was like something, well, not poisonous as such, but medicine, so that you'd try and avoid children from touching it and things like that. So I know you'll be able to see in the background, we have found a poison bottle before. So this is not on the last bottle dump. It's last year we found this one. James found it. He just saw the blue poking out, and it's cleaned up amazing. So yeah, that's the only one we've got, but you can see it's got the lines running down, so you can feel it's obviously something different, and it's got the words poison on. It's a lovely blue colour. So yeah, we hope to find some more in the future. Back there. So yeah, they're always a good little find. And you can use them at home, like you can do like little flower cuttings, things like that. Put them in displays. Right, I'm going to mention this one because my follower and my friend Eloise mentioned she liked this. So we're not sure of the contents, but if you remember in the video we found it with the pink red liquid in. So we've managed to clean the outer bottle and it's come up lovely. But if we were to open it, the bottle stopper would probably break. So we're going to leave it as it is because it's a really nice bottle. Not sure if it might have been perfume or something like that. Not overly sure. But I think it's cool that it's still got it in. So yeah, a really nice bottle. Right, we'll have a look at something a little bit different. Never managed to find these before. Quite large dishes. They are actually for meat paste. Now when I was finding them, you might have heard me keep saying, oh, paint pots. They're not paint pots. It's me getting mixed up by when we've watched a YouTube video and the ladies found them. She said, oh, they'll be good for my paint pots. And I've just had that stuck in my head. So I've done some research and they are meat paste pots. And you can see they're all crazed and the different colours. And these are obviously late 1800s. They were from obviously England but also in America. And they would have just had the meat paste popped in them and they would have been covered with greaseproof paper. So yeah, nice little pots. So I've got 3 there that are pretty much the same, and then we've got this one which just feels a little bit of a different material, like a bit more ceramic. I'm guessing it probably is one, but it's a bit shinier. But you can see all the craziness to it. It's really cool. So yeah, good little finds, and they come in handy. I'll be able to put all my little finds in them. Right, what else have we got? Well, this one, if you can remember in the video, James found this near the end, and it's a Boots Chemist bottle. So it says Boots Cash, Chemists and Perfumes. It's just unfortunate that when we got it home, the top had broke, so James has tried to glue it, but unfortunately it has still just got a little hole there, which is such a shame because it's a really lovely bottle. But we're going to have a go at cleaning it up. We'll have to just be careful. But yeah, nice different bottle with a lot of writing on. So yeah, we'll love that one. And then we've got this one's a lovely pot, and you can see it's got like a pinky brown tinge to it. It's a really nice glass jar, and underneath it does say London. I haven't done a lot of research on this yet, but I do know it's a sardines pot. So yeah, I will do a little bit more information on that one. But it's got lots of bubbles in the glass. It's really nice, and you can tell with the colour that it's old. So yeah, another good little find, and we haven't found one of these before, so it's always nice to find something different. Right. Oh, one more little bottle, and then I've saved the best till the last. So this one is B.W. & Co. A little bottle with the word tabloid on. So basically, this was a medicine bottle, originated from Australia, and it had the buckthorn tree as a ingredient. But yeah, that were made in Australia, and it were a herbal remedy for a laxative. So yeah, that had quite a lot of information on that. So yeah, that was popular 1909 to 1920. So yeah, another good little bottle. And as I've just said, I've saved as best find till the end. Definitely find of the day, find of the year so far. I know it's only the beginning of the year, so let's hope we can find more. So we've never found a full clay pipe and stem. As you can see here, we found little ones, like parts of ones. But this is a full one. So it will have been middle to late 1800s. If you can see, but this book here, my friend Karen bought it me. It's a mudlarking book, and basically you can line the pipes up in the book, and it tells you the ages. So it's between 1840 and 1860. This one, but it's even still got the end on and everything. Sometimes they've got people's initials on, but this one hasn't. But it has got a slight little circle there. Not sure what that means, but I'm going to do a little bit more research on, but it's cleaned up amazingly. So yeah, we're really happy with it. So yeah. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm going to, obviously we've got more things to clean up, and when we go on another bottle dig, I'll be able to do some more research and hopefully share our finds with you. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you wouldn't mind subscribing to our page and liking this video, that would really help. And thank you, and we'll see you next time. Bye!